Have you ever wondered how to actually get to the very core, the very issue, the very source of someone's problem? You see, as therapists, as practitioners, as coaches, as healers, typically what we will do is we will aim to get to the very essence, the very thing that is driving a particular person's pattern or behavior of which they wish to change. We need to get way beyond the actual presenting problem. For example, if someone is overweight and they're coming to you as a coach or a practitioner and they're asking you to help them to lose weight and get to the ideal size that they imagine for themselves, what you need to do is you need to get to the very core of their issue so that the weight can drop off. Because of course we know that behavior needs to change for that to happen. Quite often is we will miss the opportunity by focusing on the presenting problem. We sometimes might say just simply stop eating or slow down your eating or increase your exercise. That's just really addressing the presenting problem. What we really need to identify is what is the actual issue or the element that drives behavior. Recently, I discovered a technique, and I really believe this is a major breakthrough in not only neuro-linguistic programming, but also psychology. You see, many of us created the essence of a problem in a language that is very different to the language that we have as an adult. And what I've discovered is that we are sometimes going way beyond intellectually the actual problem itself. For example, if we are looking at overweight as a problem, did you know that quite often people that I have worked with who have issues of overweight or drug dependency or any sort of addiction behavior, what you'll typically find is at the very source of their issue are words or phrases such as "I'm bad," "I can't be trusted," "I'm a coward," "I'm a terrible person." They're typically very, very simple uses of language, yet we intellectualize these problems and issues in a more adult style of language. What I've discovered is that when you actually do the work on very small elements, very simple elements of language, typically you can get to the very core of a person's problem. One particular woman I worked with I worked with her about 7 years ago, but really wasn't able to get there, really wasn't able to help her to stop losing weight. And what I discovered was that there was a personality that was there underlying the behavior, and it was in very, very simple language. When I worked with her to remove that identity, what happened as a result is that her behavior changed. She has now been losing weight every week since. I believe in this process so much. If I put my name to it, I call it the Schnabel core collapse. And this process can be used for any sort of addictive behavior, for anyone who is hiding underneath a shell that they call fear. See, I actually believe that when we do this process, what we can actually find is a courageous person underneath. And if you want to find out more, just hit the link on this page and come and check out the Schnabel core collapse. I really believe it's a breakthrough, and I would love to show you how.